Welcome to 7 Days Report, your reliable source of information. I'm your host, Vasilios Nikolaos Vitsalogiannis. We're here to inform you about all the major news from the past week, every weekend at 1200 and 2100. Let's begin with our first news. Israeli airstrikes targeted Hezbollah's intelligence headquarters near Damascus on November 4, 2024, as part of an ongoing campaign to weaken the militant group's operational capabilities. The Israel Defense Forces (IDF) confirmed that the aerial operation aimed at disrupting Hezbollah's central intelligence body, which is crucial for intelligence assessments and operations within Syria and Lebanon. This strike is part of Israel's broader strategy, known as Operation Northern Arrows, initiated in late September following the death of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in an earlier Israeli assault. The IDF has reported significant degradation of Hezbollah's military intelligence assets over recent weeks, asserting that these actions are essential for ensuring the safety of Israeli civilians and creating a secure environment in northern Israel. The strikes come amid heightened tensions in the region, with Iranian officials issuing threats of retaliation against Israel for previous attacks. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu emphasized that the military will continue to target vulnerabilities within Hezbollah and Iranian infrastructure to prevent further aggression. As the situation evolves, Israel remains vigilant against potential retaliatory actions from Hezbollah and its allies. A series of mysterious fires targeting cargo delivery services in Poland, Germany, and the UK have been characterized by Polish prosecutors as test runs orchestrated by Russian intelligence. These incidents involved incendiary devices placed in packages intended for flights to North America, raising significant security concerns across Europe. In July, two notable events occurred. One package ignited at a DHL facility in Leipzig, Germany, while another caught fire in a warehouse in Minworth, near Birmingham, England. Both packages reportedly contained electric massagers filled with a magnesium-based flammable substance, which is notoriously difficult to extinguish. Polish authorities have detained 4 suspects linked to these incidents. They are searching for additional individuals believed to be part of a broader foreign intelligence operation to disrupt aviation safety. Western officials suspect that these actions are part of a larger Russian sabotage campaign targeting Ukraine's allies, with the Russian military intelligence agency, GRU, allegedly behind the operations. The U.S. Transportation Security Administration has enhanced air cargo screening measures to mitigate potential threats. Russia has denied involvement in these acts of sabotage, despite mounting evidence suggesting otherwise. Donald Trump has made a historic political comeback, being elected as the 47th President of the United States after defeating Vice President Kamala Harris in a decisive election held on November 5, 2024. This victory marks a significant milestone as Trump becomes the first individual to serve 2 non-consecutive terms since Grover Cleveland in the late 1800s and the first convicted felon to occupy the White House. Trump secured his victory by winning key battleground states, including Wisconsin, Georgia, and North Carolina, ultimately amassing 277 electoral votes compared to Harris's 224. His campaign capitalized on widespread voter discontent regarding economic issues, particularly inflation and immigration policies. In his victory speech, Trump declared he had received an unprecedented and powerful mandate, signaling a return to his Make America Great Again agenda. Despite facing numerous challenges, including legal battles and past controversies, Trump's resilience resonated with a significant portion of the electorate. Political analysts suggest that his win reflects deep divisions within the country as he prepares to lead amidst ongoing social and economic tensions. As Trump embarks on this new term, both supporters and critics are closely watching how he will navigate complex domestic and international challenges. The The United Kingdom has announced a significant package of sanctions against Russia, targeting mercenary groups operating in Africa and individuals linked to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. On November 7th, the UK Foreign Office unveiled 56 new sanctions, marking its most extensive measures since May 2023. This initiative aims to disrupt the supply chains essential for President Vladimir Putin's military operations. 3 private military organizations, including Africa Corps, a successor to the Wagner Group, are among the sanctioned entities. The latter has been implicated in destabilizing regions such as Libya, Mali, and the Central African Republic. The UK is the first G7 nation to impose sanctions on Africa Corps, citing its direct ties to the Kremlin and its involvement in widespread human rights abuses across Africa. Additionally, the sanctions target suppliers from China, Turkey, and Central Asia that provide critical components for Russia's military efforts, including drone technology and microelectronics. Foreign Secretary David Lammy emphasized that these actions are designed to undermine Russia's attempts to create instability globally and to dismantle illicit networks supporting its war efforts. At least 10 Israeli soccer fans were injured and 3 are reported missing following violent clashes in Amsterdam, which officials are describing as a pogrom. The incidents erupted after a Europa League match between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Ajax, where Ajax secured a 5-0 victory. Eyewitness accounts and videos depict scenes of chaos, with Maccabi supporters allegedly ambushed by local youths who chanted anti-Israel slogans and physically assaulted them in various locations across the city. Amsterdam police have detained over 60 individuals in connection with the violence, which has drawn widespread condemnation from Dutch authorities. Prime Minister Dick Schoof labeled the attacks as utterly intolerable and assured that those responsible would be prosecuted. In response to the escalating situation, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced the dispatch of 2 rescue planes to evacuate Israeli citizens from Amsterdam. Among the missing is Guy Avador, a 33-year-old Israeli Bulgarian who traveled from London for the match. His family last heard from him via social media shortly before the game. The violence comes amid heightened tensions in Europe related to ongoing conflicts in the Middle East, prompting calls for increased security measures for Jewish communities. Our show has come to an end for now. 7 Days Report will return in a few hours. I'm your host, Vasilios Nikolaos Vitsilogiannis, and before signing off, I would like to wish you a happy and safe weekend. Goodbye.